All right. You are listening to another episode of Transparency and Merit. My name is Joe. I'm here with Brian. What's going on tonight? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I just got a little bit of distressing news. Berkeley teacher Yvette Felarca is only getting community service in the Sacramento assault case. This seems to be a little bit on the unfair side. Basically, even though I guess these people were neo-Nazis, the fact of the matter is these individuals can come out and assault people and not be charged. But we look at what happened to the Proud Boys in New York, and these individuals are getting 4 years, and that particular case, there aren't even cooperative victims. In this case, I believe there are. Also, the bike lock person only gets community service. So what we're seeing is that people can commit violence in the name of social justice, and individuals who are fighting against this, and if they're successful, they could get a couple of years, and also their lives far more ruined. And it seems like left.
What was the incident that made her famous?
Well, the incident that made her famous is there's more than one incident that has made her kind of famous. The one incident was that she was basically there was I guess a group of, and I don't know if they were neo-Nazis or not, but I think there was, and she assaulted him. She also basically protested Milo Yiannopoulos, basically going on to the Berkeley campus, and she's basically shut down people, and she's basically been known to threaten and assault people. I mean, violence is violence is something that she does use. She calls it self-defense, but what she means about defending her community is that she will do basically preemptive strikes against people that are peacefully protesting. And if she disagrees with them, she will use violence. She's just another branch of Antifa, which is called, she's part of BAM, by any means necessary. And it's kind of I believe it's somewhat of an offshoot of Antifa. And this kind of thing has been, it's gotten worse over the years, what the left is allowed to get away with. And the left gets away with things that the right, sorry, my nose was getting a little bit stuffy, but the left is getting away with things that the right basically could never get away with. And even when it comes to assault versus self-defense, you're just seeing this nationwide, and particularly in these big cities, left-wing violent provocateurs are able to do things and prevent people's freedom of speech and freedom of expression if they don't agree with them. And Antifa is protected by the, I believe it's called the Lawyers Guild, and they're allowed to get away with quite a bit. And that's one of the reasons why I personally have wanted to make a film about white guilt, because the civil rights industrial complex, which is basically controlled by the left, has metastasized itself in just about every large institution, both public and private. And they have metastasized themselves now, like, for example, like YouTube and other places where before the mainstream media controlled the narrative on certain things. And then once we had YouTube and independent people could go out and make their own videos and basically expose them, well, they shut it down and they just called it racist hate speech. And they shut it down in the name of social justice. They shut it down in the name of anti-racism. And it's their definition of racism. And if you ever question it, they will punish you. And they are very vindictive, and they are a very cruel, nasty group. And they seem to be willing to do violence. And I guess it seems like it's an uphill battle. And when I was looking at it, they seem to have the right to a degree up against the ropes. And I think I'll do a show on conservatism and white guilt, and how white guilt and the civil rights, portions of the civil rights industrial complex, has even kind of metastasized itself in the conservative movement, and they're not necessarily battling back against these leftists, I think, the way they should. But like I said, I could be wrong, but that's what I am observing. And yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say about that topic, Joe.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, and I just want to keep people abreast that I'm going to continue on with this subject and continue on about, like I said, the civil rights industrial complex and how it has, like I said, metastasized itself in just about every institution, not only within American life, but within, I think the examination that I'm looking at, it's even worldwide.
All right. And so make sure you go to our website, transparencyandmerit.com, and check back here. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, and make sure you comment. The comments are important. And thank you, DJT. I think you're on the right path with some of your thoughts. Keep on chugging along. Join us again for Transparency and Merit. I think that's about it.